Alright, good morning guys. Well, welcome to the channel here. I'm just putting my boots on. Got another day off of work today. It's kind of cool this morning, but at least the sun's shining. But got a few jobs to look after today. First of all, I gotta go drop that 620 steiger in the mail from Max Miller that won our giveaway here. So I did say I was going to do it when I was on holidays there last week, but time just goes so fast, and of course I got tied up with Grand Valley, of course, which was a great show and whatnot. And yeah, so I'm going to go drop that in the mail for Max, and get some gas, and get a coffee, and we'll see you guys in a bit. The post office here, fellas, here in Queensville, Ontario. This is also where the P.O. box is, so if any of you guys are interested in a tractor, comic, piece of equipment, piece of literature for the greatest farm toy collection on YouTube, the address in the description box down below. But anyway, let's go ship this big steiger here for Max. Make sure you guys check out Max's channel. He's a young fella and up-and-coming YouTuber, so go over and check out his videos. Alright, we got the big 620L shipped off there, and got some fan mail instead. I'm not going to show his address here. So, yeah. When we get home, we'll check that out. My favorite store here once again. I did pick up a battery charger for our lawn tractor batteries there in the backyard. So I guess when I get back home, I'll throw them on charge, and then yeah, see if I can get that Yardworks tractor to go, because I'm pretty sure it'll go. I want to check the spark on it. I got a spark plug tester on it right now, so it's an inline test. Go from your coil pack through the tester through the plug. So I'll go home and put that back together here, and maybe we'll get something running today. I'll show you guys something I got for the little ET250 here last week that came in the mail. And no, it wasn't the intake boot that I needed for it. You guys have probably heard of Larry the Enticer on YouTube here. So I ended up ordering one of his little decals to go on the ET. Just gonna send it. You guys have probably heard that saying if you've been into snowmobiles and whatnot, or on computers and whatnot. I'm sure you've seen his videos. So I figured, hey, for $3 or $4, how do you go wrong? Right? But yeah, little ET is now complete, with the exception of the intake boot. But anyway, I just got the battery charger here on box. I'm gonna go get an extension cord, and I'll get that set up. I think I'm gonna throw a little charge in that EverStart battery that came in the little Yardworks machine, see if it'll take a charge. If not, then we'll take the brand new battery to the 145 and charge it up, because it's obviously brand new. Okay, so I got the battery charger set up here. Now, this EverStart battery was the old one that came out of the Yardworks machine, and I seen it was manufactured in 9/14, which is September 2014, so it's really not that old of a battery, so that would make this 12 volt, because everything's been 12 volt for years and years and years now. But anyway, when you go to hook this thing up, you can do it when it's plugged in, but this one doesn't really have an on-off switch, so I'm going to show you guys how to do it the safest way I can show you how to do it. But anyway, when you hook this up, obviously you got a negative and a positive. Your red wire is positive, obviously, so put the positive on first, and then the negative, because if you do it the opposite way, if you put the negative on first, and then the positive, you'll get sparks. So anyway, we're hooked up. Now we'll plug it in. Obviously, your red wire is positive, black's ground. It's pretty straightforward stuff. So now I'll hook the cord up here. Now this charger will do 6 volt, 6 amp, 12 volt, 2 amp, and 12 volt, 10 amp. So you're going to want to put it on a low charge. And you'll see on the, I can zoom in later, you'll see on the scale here, we're like right flat. So we'll put that on 12 volt, 2 amp charge for now, just a nice little low charge. And I think in the meantime, while we're waiting for that to charge up, we'll do our little unboxing here. This package comes to us from Corwin Derutier, hopefully I said that correctly, from Abbotsford, BC. We've got our case trapper knife here. And we'll see what's inside. Oh, we got some packaging peanuts. I don't know if I have anywhere to dump those at. We'll just put them here for now. Alrighty. Got ourselves Maybe a slurry tanker by the looks of it. You guys see that, right? Yeah, a slurry tanker. That's pretty sweet. It is an Ertl. You can see it has an Ertl on the bottom there. That's pretty sweet. Thank you, Corwin, for sending that in. We'll add that to our little shelf here. Maybe something else inside here. I'm not just quite sure yet. Yes, there is. Oh, we have another New Holland tractor. And I can't just quite read what the number is on it just right this second. 8870, New Holland 8870, 164. Well, that's pretty sweet. We'll add those to the greatest fire and toy collection on YouTube shelf here right now. There, you can even go out and go spreading. Thank you very much, Corwin, for sending that in. Alright, well, I've been fooling with this Yardworks machine pretty much all afternoon. I got our spark situation figured out here. I got our coil back installed and I gapped it to 10,000ths of an inch. And then I turned my attention to the fuel system. Had to grind this old wrench down to be able to fit underneath our fuel switch solenoid, which is up and underneath here, just screws in. It's right here. Now how this works, there's a little switch here. When you turn the key on to start the machine, that switch sends power to a magnet, pushes that plunger down, and then you get fuel into the carburetor. And when you shut it off, obviously, plunger comes back up. But we're not getting any down with our plungers, so the way you test for that is you plug it back in after you get unscrewed, and then you turn the key on. But I already pulled the battery out and put it in the 145 because I'm already kind of getting tired of fooling with this thing. I think we're gonna go for the ride. So yeah, I pressed this switch out. It's $92 for a switch, plus gotta buy the wiring to go with it. So that's gonna go on the list. So yeah, we'll go for a quick ride in the 145. So I gotta meet someone at 5:30 to see if they're gonna buy my factory wheels off my truck. Oh, anyway, let's get the 145 to start here and see if she'll go. Should go. The battery's fresh charged. Well, the John Deere key does work in the little 145 here. I may have to give it a little shot at the choke. I hope you guys can get the shot alright. Okay. Got fuel in it. Alright, we got them all loaded up here. They're actually in pretty good shape. They just need to be cleaned up a little bit. That's all. A little bit of time and some elbow grease will be alright. So yeah, I'm gonna go meet Buddy at 5:30 here, and then check in with you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, well, I guess that's gonna do it for today's vlog. I got the little 8870 New Holland and the slurry tank there on the greatest fire and toy collection on YouTube shelf. Thanks to Corwin from BC for that. Anyway, if you guys like the little video, please comment, rate, subscribe. If you're interested, send me a tractor comment, piece of equipment, piece of legend for the greatest fire and toy collection on YouTube. Get yourself a big shout out. The address is in the description box down. In the description box down below. Or if you're interested, send a little donation to our PayPal account. There's a link to that down there as well. Of course, that's to go towards better camera equipment, projects, whatnot. Keep the videos going for you guys. Actually, I should also mention that Nick's going to have some parts for that John Deere 60 and my corn planter here, probably by the Cookstown show. He should hopefully have them. He had, he went to go take a look for me before the Grand Valley show, but this is, of course, his busy time of year. And he's always getting some stuff on the road and whatnot, because he does a lot of shows on the road and whatnot, so that's perfectly understandable. So anyway, actually I should also show you guys This, I actually don't believe I did. This is my display sign I had at the Grand Valley John Deere show. You guys can take a minute and read that. You see it says on there, Mr. YouTube. I guess that's kind of my nickname around the John Deere Club in Grand Valley. Anyway, starting to ramble on here, but anyway, we'll see you guys on the next video.